between Gukesh and Alireza, as Alireza is one of the two players tied for the lead. Gukesh coming into the round again as the challenger. Of course, we know.
We
could steal that one.
Lopez.
No, we're talking about this game.
We do see the Berlin by Alireza, where you like
I celebrated this.
But it's not the Italian. It takes E4.
Might even be a full-blown Berlin if he goes D4 here. There we go.
We're going to have a Berlin ending.
Points deducted. I would like to see points deducted for this.
Well, I was about to say there's still a possibility of A4. Yeah, no, he's just going for the stuff. Now, you had mentioned earlier, Peter, that one MVL is one of those players who habitually goes into this ending, and I have to give MVL credit. He's been getting advantages.
Yes.
What's your overall view? I mean, now, after so many games in this ending,
I think the ending holds. It probably even holds in more than one way, frankly. I think the main lines starting with King E8 and H5 should already, I think, alluded to this in one of the earlier broadcasts. The reason, and I'm not even saying anything that MVL hasn't said himself, one of the reasons why he's doing so well is he's maybe the last warrior standing on the white side of the ending, even though Gukesh today is playing it as well.
Right.
And because the players of the black side of the Berlin really no longer need to face the endgame very often,
right?
They've sort of lost touch with it a little bit. There's not enough practice, so whenever you actually have to show your prep and show your understanding, you're a bit rusty, as opposed to, let's say, a situation, I don't know, 15 or maybe even 10 years ago, when there were a lot more strong players who were habitually asking questions in Berlin.
And it was
but I think the opening is sound. If it is to your taste, and it definitely wasn't to mine, and by this point it's also not to my taste with white. We're just going to see this entire line onto the board, I think, King E3, King F2.
Yep.
I can start with King F2, right? There's no
You can,
downside.
yeah.
Yep, that's also
Appears to really make no difference whatsoever. Yeah, you can.
This would change the standings completely.
Exactly. We have a new leaderboard. would say.
It gives Fabi some chances to still win the GCT Tour.
Well,
Oh yes, that actually is now very much in play.
he needs Alireza not to be
Not at all by finishing in the top 3 in the tour.
And don't forget, Arjun is coming too. Another.
Does seem like, yeah, the Indian representation next year is going to be
Considerable.
considerable. Yeah.
Arjun is currently world number 4.
Make room. King E3 on the board.
Yeah. The way not to lose material immediately would be to play 1 H4. Against which, yes, we can switch the King F to King G3 if we want.
Yeah. I like
Because you
that.
can't take on F4 anyways, right?
Exactly. Exactly. I like that very much for white.
Yeah, both under a minute, but it's just so much easier to play with white.
Black king is not produced, it's just standing beautifully on d5, but it can't help.
No.
Yeah, I think a6 really hastened the demise here, because with the pawn on a7 and the rook on f7, at least white would need to, you know, use their imagination a little bit.
By the way, it can't be that easy. Okay.
Q1, King f2 blitzed out. Yeah, you have to put it back on h1 or h7 just wins, and yeah, King. I like King G2. I like really driving into poor squares.
Exactly.
Just absolutely drive. Do not have any way of stopping it. So.
And you can see that Gukesh is completely reconciled now to a draw.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
So I'm gonna take it.
Make him position. He's on a5, a6.
And this game,
Wow.
a draw.
Oh, I mean, what can you say? Hearty congratulations. Sometimes, winning tournaments is about saving lost positions. And for Alireza, my pick, by the way,
Hey, and
he's
Alireza
charmed.
had 3 blacks out of 4, and he saved them. So
Right.
this is huge. Starting from here on, he's gonna have more white colors, and black has been on his side so far.